This is a 97 Evolution autococker made by Belsales and distributed in the US by Smarts Parts. But some people wanted some more detail on the Boston Paintball Reflex kit, so I will attempt to do that now. The first thing you can see is that it's a pretty thick grip frame. It's got kind of this square trigger guard, and also you can see the front block is pretty stout as well. It's pretty heavy actually. Inside the grip frame is a ram that goes and pushes on the back of the trigger, and I'll talk about the timing in a minute. The other couple things you'll notice is the cocking rod is extra long. It's longer than normal, so it has a much longer travel than a typical cocking rod. Back when this came out in 1999, they didn't have force feed loaders that we have today, so they used a longer cocking rod as a way to increase dwell, basically. They also came out, this is a Delrin jam bolt, which is awesome, but they came out with a reflex bolt that was actually really similar to this and came out first, but I don't have one of those. But basically, if I cock it and there's something in there, you can see the spring lets it jam. Alright, so the basic operation of this is it's got your typical 3 or 4 way valve, in this case a shock-tech bomb. It only uses one low pressure regulator, and it comes in, I'll tell you right now, I'm not a mechanical engineer, so I'll probably get the terms wrong. This ram is not a typical one. It's a clippered part, but it has a longer throw than normal to account for the longer cocking rod. And it's got a pressure adjustment knob on here at the top, which basically speeds up and slows it down when you're pulling on it. When you actually pull the trigger, it feels like kind of mashing your foot on ABS brakes, where it has that kind of pulsing. So it almost feels like it kicks back against you. This feature right here is the slide check, which you can turn on and off, which basically allows you to turn on the response or not. So it just fires normal here, and this is when it goes in the response mode. The other piece is this valve right here, which is actuated right here, and this is actually caught right here. Since the autococker has a 2-stage trigger, you got to control the timing on this. So basically what it does is when it cocks, it pulls this back, which sends air into the ram in the grip, which then sends it forward, which you'll see it push forward, and it closes it, so it brings the ram back. Again, I'm sure there's other people that can better explain it, but this hopefully gives you guys a little bit of an idea how the timing works. So this is what pulls and pushes. So that's how they achieve the timing on it and the delay. The only other thing to comment on, I guess, is the grip frame's pretty stout. It's real thick. You can see patent pending. Actually, Tippmann ended up getting the intellectual rights to this, I believe, and used it on their RT trigger. So that's about it.